Bitcoin explained like you're 5 years old. I've been asked for this video a ton, so here it is. Before I jump into actual Bitcoin, you have to understand money. Money is just a store of value. It's something that if I have a $20 bill, I know I can walk into a store and spend $20. They'll want it, then they can take that $20 and go somewhere else. Before this, I had to take my fish to go buy your cow and we would trade and it wouldn't work. So money was created and it's a store of value that we can exchange. Governments across the world have tried to change from physical dollars to digitized money. They did this through credit cards, through central banks and all this kind of stuff. But ultimately it really doesn't work because you have dollars floating out there and digital assets. And so you have to have a government regulate it and tell us when there's more money or less money and who's doing what. And as soon as you get that government involved, manipulation happens. Welcome to interest rates and inflation of the last 3 to 5 years. What Bitcoin does is it tries to solve that. It's a complete digital asset that takes central governments and banks out of it. But the way it does it is we can track every Bitcoin from the dawn of time. Imagine if you had one Bitcoin, kind of like $1, and I wanted to see that Bitcoin from the beginning of time and in everyone's hands it went on. That is what Bitcoin does. It puts it on a public ledger that anyone can see and have access to, so you can track that Bitcoin from person to person to person to person, so that you don't need a central bank to tell us what's happening because everything is laid out for the public. That public ledger that everyone can see is called the blockchain. The blockchain makes it so you don't need a central government dictate, inflating, and manipulating a currency because we have this public ledger. When you take governments out, everything runs more efficiently, and that is the purpose and reason for Bitcoin and the blockchain. The real question, are governments going to give up the power and allow us to adopt Bitcoin as our form of currency? Once that happens, price stabilization will happen with Bitcoin. We won't see these massive swings because there's mass adoptions. Right now, there's all this upside potential because it's being slowly adopted, causing the price of Bitcoins to go up. In my opinion, the blockchain and the public ledger is a groundbreaking technology. The ability to make everything transparent transcends just money. Think about real estate and the ability to see every single hand that has touched that real estate. It goes into every single industry. But the proof of the matter is, blockchain is the future of technology. It's going to be adopted. We just don't know how yet. Investing in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies is a speculative investment that you need to be smart about, but you're speculating that that technology of taking central governments out of our lives and giving it back to the public is going to succeed. And in my opinion, that's a pretty good bet. If you're looking for more advice on how to grow your net worth, follow me.